Matassa. I love to begin by asking a star to give me their 60 to 90-second bio from birth to where you are now.
I like how you called me a star. I thought that was great.
Try.
Ready? Tell me when.
Go.
Go. I was born in New York. I moved down to South Florida when I was 6 years old with my family. Moved to South Florida and started listening to country music until I was about 15, 16. During that time, I was trained as a classically trained as an opera singer for 5 years. Came to New York as a sophomore in high school and joined some rock bands because there was no country music in New York at that time. Got offered a record deal at 19, had 15 minutes of fame touring with Taylor Dane and Brenda K. Starr under the stage name Lisa Lynn in homage to Loretta Lynn, and met my husband in 1991 and got married in 92, had 2 children, and put my career of being a country music artist on hold to raise my family, but never stopped singing, never stopped writing, performing, and about 5 years ago I decided to take a leap of faith and go after that dream because I got tired of saying, I wonder what if, and I'm going to say why not.
I think it's always a plus when a singer can write a lot of their own stuff. And when did you start doing that, and when did you know you were actually a good writer?
I started writing very young. It would be stories. It could be, I've always had a pad and paper at the time, and now it's on the iPhone. Inspiration will come to me. And I think when, you know, my father is one of my biggest critics, and he has been since I was little. And I would always approach my dad and I would say to him, look, I wrote this song, what do you think? And he would tell me, well, you know, I don't like this part here, or you should talk about something else. So I think it was when I got older, that I realized that my music started to have more meaning to it, in my opinion. I think as you grow and you mature, different things you've experienced in your life, it comes through in your music. So yes, when I was a teenager and writing songs, it was all about, you know, falling in love and heartbreak and Saturday night dance at the school, you know, different things like that. So it has matured quite a bit.
Oh, but we really don't want all you guys to know too much. Ooh, that's enough. But wouldn't you like to know what we're talking about? And the dirty little secrets we're over here passing around. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, maybe it's hot. Could be you, but probably not. It's over your head. You might as well let it go. But wouldn't you like to know?
And certainly your biggest influence as a country artist.
As a country artist, I'm going to say Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, all the classic country artists. The way they approach their songs, the delivery of a song, Dolly especially, and just the way they sang it so that you thought that you were being sung to personally.
What was the best piece of advice that helped your career the most that you got from an artist?
Best piece of advice I got from Randy Owen of Alabama. I had an opportunity to meet him recently, and he said to me, never forget where you come from, and never forget that you cannot make everyone happy. You can only make yourself happy, and do the best you can every day.
Every day is borrowed time, and I just hope I get it right. That's why I'm here. 'Cause babies don't come with a book, but I hung in, did what it took, through smiles and tears. You and I, we're growing up, and we've done just fine, but I'm still learning. I'm learning as you grow.
Peak moment of your career so far on stage?
That's an easy one. I was performing on stage with Casey James at a concert in New York, and we were doing an acoustic set, and Whitney Houston had just passed, and I wanted to do a song to honor her memory, and so I performed I'll Always Love You in a packed auditorium. And during the song, I had closed my eyes just to really feel the words that Dolly wrote, and to really honor Whitney. And when I opened them, the audience was on their feet, and they had given me a standing ovation that floored me because they were doing it for so long after I was finished with the song. And I actually broke down a little bit and had to keep it together because I never in a million years thought that would happen singing one of her songs, and it did, and it was incredible, and I'm so glad we got that on video.
Well, I can't wait for you to come around and do things that you haven't done by now. You're so damn lazy, but you never fail to let me down. So come on, babe, why don't you prove me wrong, but don't take too long. 'Cause if you think I won't be gone, you must be crazy. And I won't ask you where you've been, I won't try if that's the way you want it. I can't make you understand how it feels when I need you there. Sometimes I feel like you would rather walk away than do what it takes to make me stay. But I won't ask you where you've been, no. And if you're lying there in someone else's arms, hold on tight, 'cause I can't make it on my own.
Give back.
I always feel like it's important to give back, so whether it be through my singing, but I'm also a huge advocate for children with autism. I love to volunteer my time with the Humane Society and an organization in New York called the Last Hope Animal Shelter. I think it's really important to give back. My nephew is autistic and he also has cerebral palsy, and we try to do some things with that organization as well called Sidewalk Angels Foundation. So it's important for me to give back. I think that as humans, that's your job.
I'm not gonna change my mind. I'm not gonna waste my time. Just maybe I'll be just fine if this is the end of the line. I won't ask you where you've been. I won't try if that's the way I want it. I can't make you understand how it feels when I need you there. Sometimes I feel like you would rather walk away than do what it takes to make me stay. But I won't ask you where you've been. No, I won't ask you where you've been.
Great talking to you. Thanks so much.
It was so great to talk to you as well. Thank you.
See you another time.
I hope so.